A blade. My apologies. Ha! Yeah! Yep! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Take flight. My apologies. Kamisato art. Sometsu. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice. Don't waste my time. It's nothing.
Let's spark things up a little.
Submit. Give up.
Come a little closer.
Booba, get them! Hey-ya! It's nothing.
You try not to enjoy this too much.
At the frying pan, it's me! Your life is mine.
Swift and merciful, from whence you came.
Goba, get them! Eat this!
Spirit Blade, attack! One with my blade. Ah!
Incinerate! Motion to compel! Inadmissible evidence! One, two, breathe, three.
Something terrible happen again?
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
No wonder you're a master.
More speed.
Today's recommendation is
That's a nice haul.
Today's recommendation.
That's a nice haul.
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced.
Would you care to sit down and join? If you ever have any questions about...
More speed. Ad Astra Abyssosque. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Oh, it's kinda hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See?
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way.
Just following orders. I'll see you.
More speed.
finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say...
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with...
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get...
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do...
Oh, right! Kazuha!
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Captain Beidou! Bye-bye!
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low.
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to so we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
More speed. More speed. More speed. Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. You must be new here.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested, and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush.
I just wanted to see what you'd...
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order.
So,
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go...
sheesh. So it is super...
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people, as the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get old. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
More speed. More speed.
Just what will we come across this time?
You want to learn some Favela?
Lightning Slash!
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million Mora.
2 million? For a processing fee?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't...
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math.
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find...
Ah, Mr. Thoma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 Mora total.
Thank you ever so much. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 Mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too.
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price!
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Thoma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
around here.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee, the way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here...
Then they'll milk them for all their work.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, the most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick to... That's how the International Trade Association...
So it's a trade association built by and...
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and... Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive isn't a
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yeah, after all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe. Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you.
Really? Wow!
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. Connections come at a high price.
Not you!
No. In this instance, when I say price, in fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really... I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for...
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade... Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. The head of the association is called Carisio, and he's a good friend of mine.
Take this!
Why in the world can't I use my...
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose. Good. That's a relief.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties.
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn.
The Sakoku Decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku Decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, no. What's really squeezing us outland those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on Rito, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be more...
Crystal Marrow.
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezh. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search, but then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising... Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock.
Isn't that what the...
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from... It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens... We've tried but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever... Fontaine, my dear homeland.
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do?
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association... If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a...
Got it! We're on the case! If you want to taste...
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I get trade secret, got it? You know what trade and...
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what... They're wasting their time. The price is non...
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place. And they ought to be more...
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Let's check back...
that was quick.
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the ship. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended up stranded on
What a bummer!
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Really? Is that all you...
Well then, it sounds like you may have found...
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about... Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heart... Huh? What is this? What do you...
Just close your eyes already!
You mean... the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he...
Lee... Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I... Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free my...
well, no one's...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to... So, I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. All right, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating...
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't...
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed... So come
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price.
It's plain evil gouging.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. Evidence? Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, as it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you.
Really? Well, then there's no...
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
It's not like I'll get any customers. Sorry for freedom. Which one should I choose?
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better, thank... He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let... Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we'd made less noise.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Should I close early?
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye.
Keijiro!
After him! If only we'd made less noise. He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Should I close
Ah, Ryo.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Now, who else is behind?
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us! Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Whoa, it's boring. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Let me take a look here. Aha, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go.
I'll...
Huh? You aren't gonna come with.
I need a little more time before I'm ready to...
Huh. Poor Werner is a pretty.